Some rare champions in this game are obviously absolutely busted, right? The cold hearts of this world. Reliquary Tender has earned everybody's respect as one of the best rare champ revivers and cleansers in the entire game. And then there are champions like boughsmith Flannan, who kind of divides opinion a little bit. For some people, he's an absolute must build according to his in-game reviews, which are just absolutely unhinged. Not even Coldheart has such glowing reviews, to be fair, which is crazy as hell. And there's some people who pull up boughsmith Flannan and say, you know what, this guy's basically food, what's the big deal? So welcome to this illustrious first episode of Busted or Bad, which we are going to start off by fully awakening 6 red star awakening my boughsmith Flannan, which yes, I've been waiting to push this button until I hit record on this video, so very, very momentous event. There he is in all of his glory. Let's find out once and for all if this champ is busted or bad. Also, you best believe that I have a full nuking boughsmith Flannan set build ready to rock and roll with towards the end of this video, because can he nuke? Right? That's going to be one of the key questions that we ask in this video, which is going to be stupid as hell. But you know what, man? It'll be a funny little bit to look forward to at the end. Before we get to all that, man, if you're looking to start off a new raid account in 2025, then make sure to use my beginner promo link, which is down below at the top of the video description box, man. Click on that link, sign out of Plarium Play, and create your new raid account using that link. Doing so will get you a free legendary champion starter champ in the form of Elnoril, as well as 3 additional epic champions as you level up your account. And you can also input promo code Supreme6 to get your hands on Supreme Garlic on day 1 of your new account as an additional starter legendary. This promo link and this promo code will both expire towards the end of March 2025, right? So make sure that you get these things used while you can and start your new raid account the right way, man, which is the most insane start imaginable. The promo link will still work after the end of March, by the way. It might just be downgraded a little bit. First thing first, my boughsmith Flannan build, he's just built in some like hand-me-down, very, very crappy sort of gear, some accuracy defense pieces and blah, blah, blah. You know, I haven't touched this build in forever, but that's kind of by design. I'm just going to leave him in the gear that he's in. And I think that's going to give us a fairly stable kind of baseline on which to test him, right? So what is boughsmith all about? He's got a double hitter A1, with each hit having a 40% chance to stun, which is pretty good. Each hit also has a chance of decreasing the target's 10 meter by 5%. He brings in A2, that's an attack all enemies, places weak version of decreased speed for a couple of turns, quite good. We skip onto his passive, has a 50% chance of granting an extra turn whenever this champion places decreased speed on 3 or more enemies with the A2, so a chance of getting an extra turn every now and then from that. And then on the A3, he's got a 4-turn cooldown, increased accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns, then teams up with a random ally to attack a target enemy. So an ally attack, which, you know, given how strong his A1 is, double hit it with a chance to stun. This ally attack is just that little bit better than it might seem, even though he's only teaming up with one other ally. Now, any champion with an ally attack skill, first place that you're going to test them is, of course, going to be Fire Knight's Castle. Should we try him out in, like, stage 25? We'll throw him into stage 20 for now, Fire Knight's Castle, and see how he does. This is the team that I built up. It's just a budget-style Fire Knight team, mostly just very, very accessible champions here. We've thrown the Kale in there as well, the Deacon Armstrong, but a 10 meter fill, 10 meter decrease defense, that kind of thing. I've tried to include champions that, generally speaking, most of these guys have double or even quadruple hitter A1s in their kit, meaning that the boughsmith Flannan's A3 ally attack is likely to get more value against the boss. Let's see how this team does, man. We're running a level 50 Vogoth here as well, but he is 3 times empowered, and so I'm hoping that he's going to be able to do a little bit of something for us. Now, of course, boughsmith is going to come in with the AoE on the decrease speed, I think. Oh, he's going to open up with the ally attack straight away. Okay. Doesn't actually land the stun on this occasion, which is a little bit sad, but that's fine. Vogoth is going to come in, provoke everything, and buy us a whole bunch of time over here as well. There's the Shatter Knees, and he actually does get the extra turn on this occasion as well. So the decrease speed goes up, right? Comes in with the extra turn, gets a kill. He's doing a little bit of something, right? Offering a little bit of extra wave control. I think this is why people like boughsmith Flannan so much, is that he's such like a catch-all rare that's just decent everywhere. Not only is he a pretty decent champion for getting you started into the likes of Fire Knight, there it is again with that extra turn, and then he actually lands the stun after landing the decreased speed on everybody as well. So actually great stuff, dude. This is like first attempt, man. He's proven himself to look pretty decent so far in this little showcase. Of course, the provokes coming in from the Vogoth are going to be a huge deal as well, though, for this run. But yeah, not only is boughsmith looking pretty good into the likes of Fire Knight, it's just like a starter champion, but also very, very good as well into faction wars, just because of the amount of extra control he brings against waves. Oh, and he's a defense champion as well, and so that also helps out, right? It helps just keep him steady, keep him alive. And so honestly, so far so good. I think where boughsmith really kind of falls down a little bit is that he's kind of below average everywhere else that's like not wave content and is not Fire Knight. So I think he's actually going to attack in first here with his ally attack. Oh, never mind. Deacon is a little bit faster than the boughsmith. Double hitter from the Deacon. The ally attack is going to come on in. Who do we attack with? With the Deacon. So that's 4 hits against the Fire Knight right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you pair him up on the team with a lot of multi-hitters like this, the ally attack is worth a lot. Then we've got the Cold Heart to come in and just boost the hell out of our 10 meter control. Bit of 10 meter decrease as well comes in from the boughsmith flannan on his AO1. He's like a pretty solid budget option, man, to run into your early game Fire Knight teams. The fact that he's able to hold his own here with, fair enough, like this team, it's got a couple of level 50 champs, but they're kind of empowered up, you know, a lot of them have like red awakening stars and stuff like that, and blah blah blah, but even still, the fact that I'm able to cobble this team together and boughsmith is holding his own in Fire Knight bodes well for the for that happy little man. You know what I'm saying? And as I halt recording for just a second, the Kale got one-shotted because the boss just happened to get a sneaky little turn in just there, which is a little bit unfortunate for the Kale. Poor him. But besides that, the team is about to actually claim victory in this stage 20 of Fire Knight, man. So pretty good, man. Pretty good. Ooh, a happy little piece of headgear as well. I actually hold on to that one. So yeah, you can see boughsmith's utility right away in one of his better areas in the game. Of course, we've also got a test him out into wave content too. It's the next area in the game where he's supposed to excel, and to be honest, he does pretty okay. The fact that his decreased speed is the weak version does suck a little bit, and so for that reason, you might not want to put your boughsmith into Phantom Touch. You could go for that, I forget that name of that blessing now, it's not like Nature's Bounty or something. The green blessing that gives you a chance to roll on the big versions. Dude, the extra turns coming out, I'm not going to lie, from the decreased speed are very, very nice. Because whenever he gets that extra 10 from applying his AoE decreased speed, he's also effectively reducing the cooldown of his ally attack skill by another 10 as well. And his decreased speed skill too, you know, which is great. So like the extra 10 on the passive is just very, very good. And the high land rates done on the A1 is amazing for controlling the waves too. But yeah, I wonder if you could experiment with boughsmith with other blessings. I know I will be in just a second when I eventually, the ally attack comes out, dude. Just getting more value out of the damage dealers as well in wave content is always lovely. Ally attack alongside big AoE hitters like the likes of a Bellower on this team as well could just provide all kinds of extra value. But yeah, I think they're trying him out with like Helm Smasher and stuff, and just seeing how hard we can get him to hit as well is also going to be pretty funny. Now, this is another thing I do want to point out. I'm running him here alongside the, oh god, it's just one nerd left, but I'm running here alongside Estra Dreamsong. I'm pretty sure that if there's already a stronger version of decreased speed that's been landed against enemies, then boughsmith can't land his weak version of decreased speed anymore against enemies, and so he can't trigger his extra turn, like he did just now. I don't know if that's the case. I'm pretty sure that is the case. I'm pretty sure you can't trigger his passive if there's already a stronger version of decreased speed applied on all enemies, so that's a consideration to bear in mind. It might be, you know, a point against the guy. Want to be fair here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to big him up as like the best rare champion in the game or something, even though that's probably in the thumbnail. But yeah, want to be somewhat fair about his limitations as well, where we can. Anyways, man, the time is now. The question, like boughsmith flannan, he's obviously a pretty good progression rare, I think it's fair to say, and can also help out a hell of a lot in wave content as well, even with a whole bunch of hand-me-down gear. Have I got 6-star speed boots on boughsmith? It's because the substats aren't very good on it. But now for the real test, man. Can he nuke? Which is how we're going to be ending all of these videos, by the way, in this busted or bad series. I don't care if it's like I don't care if we're testing like Reliquary Tender, man. I'm just gonna build her in full, I don't know, lethal gear or whatever and see what she can do, you know. As for boughsmith, this is the gear composition that we have ready to rock and roll on him. I even rolled some of these gears up outside of artifact enhancement, which is fine. He's sitting at 312% crit damage with this build, which is amazing. 4400 defense, which could be a little bit better, but you know. And 177 speed. Oh my god, dude, do I take him into live arena? Do I actually take him into live arena, man? Oh, I think that we gotta do it. Man. So lethal, crit damage, all kinds of ignore defense, crit damage amulet. We're just pushing this as hard as we possibly can. Let's see if this guy can nuke. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get a cat's gaze on him. There we go, dude. That's more like it, man. A rank 12 cat's gaze. That will do. Okay, that actually puts his final crit damage. 338 stinking %. Okay, let's go ahead and rework these masteries as well. We gotta pick up Helm Smasher. Alright, dude, here we go, man. This guy's like picking mythicals and stuff. Little does he know that the boughsmith flannan is on the way to just hammer the hell out of that gizmac, dude. It's gonna be great. Okay, this guy has no idea what the hell to think right now. Magic Blender's looking at his phone like, man, what the... Like, what is, did he misclick or something? No, he's just not ready. I'm almost tempted to pick boughsmith flannan as the team leader, just as like a BM move, you know what I'm saying? That's how much we believe in the boughsmith. Alright, man. Let's see how hard he can actually smack here. Haven't tested this guy as a damage dealer, obviously, at all, like, unsurprisingly. Let's boost up our speeds. Our boughsmith's very, very slow, so that's why I'm running, like, multiple 10-meter boosters here and stuff. Just so we can try and guarantee, like, getting him to go first. We can place the increased defense here as well, though. That is going to increase his damage by quite a bit. When I say quite a bit, who the hell knows how hard the Shatterknees is actually going to hit, but let's go for it. Oh! Bro! Magic Blender is like, dude, what the hell? Wait, what? Like, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, dude. Okay, I didn't expect him to actually delete everybody that hard, to be honest. Now, the Sun Wukong's still going to cause us some problems here. God, what do I even do in this? I don't just want to get one-shotted if I can avoid it. Let's just see if we can just provoke the Wukong. Oh, we don't do it. Boughsmith, don't get touched, man. He might just one-shot the Boughsmith here. Oh! Oh, okay, as long as boughsmith makes it back to his turn, we should be fine, right? We should be fine. All kinds of 10-meter boosts. I think I have to just try and kill. Oh, no, I have to kill the Wukong. Oh, I'm just gonna go for it. We get the stun, dude. Absolutely clutch. Okay. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Such a best champion in the game. Actual best champion in the game. So we've got to actually like secure this win now though, which is a little bit worrisome. We at least remove the decreased defense all up and over there. The smack is just really not that much of a smack at all on the Sun Wukong. The problem is that it's just such a... Dude, I've just got to try and kill here. There it is, dude. There it is. That damage was really not impressive. That was really not impressive at all. We very much front-loaded our damage here. It's gonna get the Sun Wukong dead now. Oh, dude. Boughsmith flannan. 220k damage. That's what, just out damages Sun Wukong. He's clearly the best champion in the game, dude. Man, screw it. I'm throwing the bruise required into flannan just to get up to level 60 here, man. Just for the final test, which is gonna be classic arena where we can apply all of the correct debuffs and stuff and just really, really go in for a huge smack. Okay, man, here we go, here we go. This is the ultimate Mongo team here, man. This is gonna be glorious, okay? This is gonna be great. Okay, nice. So we go first by a lot. Let's boost 10 meter, increase attack. We're gonna also place AoE weaken across almost everybody, at least. We're gonna go ahead and then place the decreased defense. I'm also running Archmage Helmet on the team to place increase crit damage buffs up on here. And then let's swing in, dude. Let's do this, man. Shatterknees. Debuff skill? No, man, this is an AoE nuke. Check this out, man. Check out the insane animation. Oh! Little 100k down the ninja? Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Oh my god, dude. It's actually so dumb. It's so dumb. But it's so worth it. I think what I love most about the skill, the Shatterknees skill, is that it's just, because he's a rare champion, it's basically got no animation. It's just a little swish, you know what I'm saying? So if anything, by the way, this video should prove that like a lot of a champion's power is kind of wrapped up in the gear and in their build. And not that I recommend this build for boughsmith flannan, okay? I'm not saying that. But I am saying this is like when a champion performs really, really well in a YouTube video that a content creator is pumping out, it might be because the gear is just out of control, because their great hole is very, very well leveled up, you know? I'm almost tempted to just for now just try out his A1 against the Pythian. Not bad, it was like 30k damage per hit there or something. And let's finish this man with an A2, man. Okay, lovely, few hundred Ks, man, not bad. It never gets old. Now, all of those fun and games aside, where do I actually use boughsmith flannan on my account, right? When he's not in the can he nuke build? Because the answer is actually, like, maybe was I expecting a little bit more? That was about what I was expecting. His modifiers aren't amazing, but you know, let's get him back in his regular old gear, and I'll fix his masteries pretty soon as well. But where do I actually use boughsmith flannan on my account genuinely? Well, because now he's like 6-star awakened, I do actually use him in some of the red, not secret rooms, but red rooms that require awakening stars in Chaos City, and he offers a good amount of wave control, and because he's a defense-based champ, he's able to do his job and do it while surviving pretty effectively. He's very, very tanky, so that's nice. He does offer some help in those areas of the game. I do also use him still in my, of course, Sylvan Watcher faction crypts for the same reason. He's great for wave control because he has an ally attack skill on his A3. He also just gets more out of your more powerful champions in your squad, right? That's one of those things I like to point out about any ally attack champion, really. It's that they scale up very, very nicely with the rest of your team's power, right? The more powerful your damage dealers and stuff are on your squad, the more value you're going to get from any ally attack champion, rare or otherwise. In fact, now I say that, is boughsmith like the only rare ally attack champion in the game? He can't be. He can't be. He mustn't be. There must be more of them that I'm just forgetting. But yeah, overall, final verdict. Really like this guy. Now, if you want to build him out to just be like a pure wave controller, the blessing I was thinking of a little bit earlier on is the Nature's Bounty blessing. Did I call it Nature's Bounty earlier? Can't remember. Either way, obviously, it gives you a chance to convert your debuffs into the stronger version of that debuff. And so, with a 6-star perfect soul on boughsmith, man, it's a 60% chance of turning his weak version decrease speed on an AoE and on a 310 cooldown into the strong version decrease speed. Which is pretty good. Like, that's actually pretty gosh dang good. Once you're like 5 stars and up, that is something that you can consider if you just want to build him to be very, very fast and with a focus on just getting the decrease speed debuff up. Yeah, that's the way that you can choose to build him. Now, is the man, in my experience, good enough to warrant a 5 out of 5 in Faction Wars? You know what? For a rare champion, maybe. He might be one of the better rare champions in the game for the Sylvan Watchers faction when it comes to Faction Wars at the end of the day. And so, if he doesn't deserve the 5, maybe it's like a 4.9 because he is up against Tree Shield not. But, you know, obviously very, very good. All of the other ratings, I mean, how can I deny that he's the absolute arena god after what we just witnessed? Okay, not really. Obviously, a lot of these ratings are a little bit out of control, but people just really, really like this champion, and it's easy to understand why the reviews are a little bit mental, you know. And so my final verdict for boughsmith flannan, busted or bad? Absolutely busted. One of the best rare champions in the game. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever built a boughsmith flannan before on your account? How did you find him? Did you build him to use in the early game, then he kind of fell out of favor at a later date on your account? Or do you still use him to this day? Let me know down below. But now, thanks for watching. Hope you all did enjoy this very first episode of Busted or Bad. Let me know which champions you would like to see me cover next. Aspie champions I have on my roster, of course, that would help. But yeah, if you're looking to start off a new raid account in 2025, make sure you do so using my beginner promo link, which is down below at the top of the video description box. Simply sign out to Player and Player on your PC, click on the link down below, use it to create a new raid account for the best start possible with Elnaril as a free start at Legendary and a bunch of epics as you level up your account. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to catch all of you all just a tad bit later.